What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel, and for today's Yu-Gi-Oh news video, there's quite a bit to talk about, including the brand new Crystal Beast Spell and Trap cards from the Crystal Beast structure deck. The power-up pack as well will be released in that structure deck in the OCG, and this first one that I'm going to be talking about that is basically a card that can help further your plays of the Crystal Beast strategy, which is the V-Jump promo that I had talked about. I think it was like last week or something like that. So if you guys remember that, I talked about the V-Jump promo known as Adularia, the Moonlit Water. I believe it was the one that I had talked about recently, and we now have its effect and everything. So it's a 5-star. So it is a 5-star water spellcaster with 1,000 attack and 1,000 defense, and it has 3 separate effects, in which the first one has a special summon effect, which can only be done once per turn, and the third effect is a once per turn. The first effect reads: if you have a face-up card in your spell and trap zone, you can special summon this card from your hand. Second effect reads gain 600 attack and defense for each face-up spell and trap on the field. Third effect reads: you can send 2 face-up cards from your spell and trap zone to the grave, send a low 4 lower monster from your deck to your grave. So this basically works with Crystal Beast. It has a Cyber Dragon built. It has the Cyber Dragon effect built in, where all you do is just summon it from your hand without any tributes or anything like that, and it gains attack for each of your back row. So if you have, let's say, five back row, let's say you have 5 cards in your back row and they're all Crystal Beasts. Let's see, the 600 times 5, that's 3,000. That's 4,000 attack it would gain. It would be up to. It would basically go up to 4,000 attack, which that's a beefy. That's a beefy spellcaster right there. But what's even more cool is that this also has a built-in Foolish Burial. So if you do have cards in your back row, you can send 2 of your crystals into your graveyard, and then Foolish Burial another one of your crystals. So when you resummon that crystal, you're pretty much just off to the races there. And the one crystal that you're mainly going to be summoning, that you'll probably be summoning off of that effect anyway, I presume would probably have to be Sapphire, because Sapphire is like one of the main combo starters, basically. It just helps set up your back row and everything. So you're pretty much just off to the races there if you get off its effect. So not too bad. Not too bad. I would probably put this as a 2, because you don't really want to get your hand to brick really hard that much. So definitely put this card at 2 if you're planning on running Crystal Beast, which I do have an update. I do have an updated deck profile for that, and I also have an updated deck profile for the Blackwing deck, which I finally got done. I was finally able to test it. Apparently, the Nexus AI system, unfortunately, didn't work for like 2 weeks, which was kind of sad. And now it works again. Hopefully, it stays like that. And I was finally able to get that Blackwing deck done. Got it completely updated, and it's looking mighty fire. Mighty fire. But now we have to talk about the power-up pack that will be in the Crystal Beast structure deck. And apparently they're calling it the Light of Transcending Bonds pack. So I'm assuming that the pack will feature the brand new Rainbow Dragon Fusion, which I had already talked about like over a month ago, actually. And I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see what other cards could be in the pack. Maybe some reprints. Who knows? But with that being said, now we gotta talk about the brand new Crystal Beast spell and traps, and I think there's 3 of them. Yeah, there's 3 of them, and then there are some reprints. So So let's talk about the new card. So first up, we have Crystal Protection, which is a normal spell, and the second effect is a once per turn. The first effect reads target one Crystal Beast monster you control, destroy it. Then special summon a Crystal Beast token with the same original type, attribute, level, and attack and defense. It's basically a token summon. It's basically a token summon to help. Normally, it would help you go into your Verde Anaconda plays, but Anaconda is no more. Anaconda is no more, ladies and gentlemen. But still, it's a great way to just spam your board with a bunch of tokens and go into your IP Masquerena plays, even your Linkuriboh plays if you were running Linkuriboh, which is not too bad actually. Second effect reads if a Crystal Beast card or cards is placed in your back row and this card is in your grave, even during the damage step, you can banish this card, special summon a Crystal Beast from your spell and trap zone. So this is a much more better version of Crystal Promise, where you can just take one of your crystals from your back row and summon it. So in this case, you summon Ruby, your whole board gets spammed with Crystal Beast monsters, and you can just link them off into cards like Phoenix or Unicorn or even Decode Talker or even Access Code if you were aiming to go for game. Then Access Code Talker is the best one. It's the best one to go after. But if you're looking to control the board and make your opponent scoop, then yeah, cards like Phoenix, cards like Unicorn, cards like Decode Talker are the best ones to go after. And this card right here, Crystal Protection, just basically helps you ensure it, basically, which is really good. Next up, we have Crystal Grace, which is a normal trap, and the second effect is a once per turn. The first effect reads, special summon up to 2 Crystal Beast monsters from your spell and trap zone, and if you do, gain life points equal to their total original attack. That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. So it's basically a double Crystal Promise, but you're also gaining life points, which is actually not too bad, I have to admit. Second effect reads, if a Crystal Beast card or cards is placed in your back row while this card is in your grave, even during the damage step, you can banish this card, excavate the top card of your deck, and if it's a Crystal Beast, you can either add it to your hand or special summon it, otherwise send it to the graveyard. So it's basically Pot of Duality, but excuse me. It's not Pot of Duality. It's sort of like it's basically the True Name on steroids. If you guys have never seen the card The True Name, I actually did an updated Egyptian God deck profile not too long ago. It was right before the ban list dropped. So I'm going to talk about that card here right now. Here we are. The True Name. Declare one card name, excavate the top card of your deck, and if it's the declared card, add it to your hand. Then you can add it to your hand or special summon a divine monster from your deck, otherwise send it to the grave. So it's basically the True Name, but you're not declaring cards. You're just adding. You're just searching. Basically, you're seeing if it truly is a Crystal Beast monster. Otherwise, you send it to your graveyard. The main card that you want to add off of this effect is definitely Sapphire, because Sapphire can help further your plays, and it can even also help load your back row. So that way you can trigger the effect of Ancient City Rainbow Ruins, where you can either draw a card, summon one of the crystals from your back row or whatever. The possibilities are endless with this structure deck. I am going to be doing an updated deck profile on this card on this. I don't know how I'll be able to implement these cards, but I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try, guys. I will give it a try. And then for the last of the new spell and traps, we have Crystal Miracle, which is a counter trap. Obviously, we all know when it comes to counter traps, negation, we all know. The second effect is a once per turn. Excuse me. When a spell or trap or monster effect is activated, destroy one Crystal Beast card you control. And if you do, negate the activation. And if you do that, just destroy that card. So it's basically a Solemn Judgment, but you're sending one of your Crystal Beast cards to your graveyard to negate the effect and destroy, which is not too bad. This can definitely out cards like IP. It can even also out Call By. Literally, this card can out pretty much anything and everything, even a Nibiru, for all we know. And not a lot of people run Nibiru anymore because there are so many outs to Nibiru. It's just absolutely insane. The second effect reads: if a Crystal Beast card or cards is placed in your spell and trap zone while this card is in your grave, even during the damage step, you can banish this card, place one Crystal Beast monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard face up in your spell and trap zone as a continuous spell. So basically, it's sort of like a much more revamped version of Sapphire, where you could just take a Crystal Beast monster from your hand, deck, or grave, and just place it face up in your back row, and it helps you further your plays even more to go into your rank 4 plays, your rank 3 plays, depending on what you want to summon. It can even also help you go into Rainbow Dragon, which will then help you go into Rainbow Neos if you are running that card in the deck. As far as the reprints go, we've got Rainbow. We have Rainbow Dark Dragon. We've got Crystal Master, Crystal Keeper, which I mean the cards are okay. They're not that great, but still not too bad. They're not too bad. Ancient City, Rainbow Ruins, Crystal Beacon, Crystal Abundance. Actually, Abundance is actually really good because Abundance is basically Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, and it's basically two cards in one. How can I rephrase it? It's Dark Hole, Heavy Storm in one card at the cost of sending 4 crystals from your back row to your graveyard, but it also acts as a multi-monster reborn. So depending on how many cards that was on your opponent's board was sent to the graveyard, that's how many crystals you can summon from your graveyard. So you could go. So if there were, let's say, 4, that's 4 crystals you're summoning, which would be Topaz, Amber, Sapphire, Cobalt, Sapphire's effect triggers, Emerald into the back row, and you're pretty much just off to the races there, which is pretty cool. Then of course the other reprints, we got Rare Value, which is actually not too bad. A nice little pot of greed, not too bad. And then of course we have Advanced Dark, as well as Crystal Conclave. Conclave is actually not too bad at all. So all in all, I'm actually very excited of the brand new Crystal Beast structure deck. I believe. Excuse me. I believe the structure deck will be released in the TCG by right around the end of the year. So I'm very excited to see it and see what other reprints we could see in the set. Maybe a hand trap. Like maybe Ghost Ogre or something like that. It'd be crazy. It'd be crazy if they had a common reprint of Ash Blossom like we did with the Soul Burner structure deck, because the Soul Burner structure deck flew off the chart. It literally flew off the shelves within days, and it became one of the most iconic structure decks of the meta back in the day, because of the fact that again, Soul Burner, it was a Salmon Greed structure deck. We had a reprint a fucking common reprint of Ash Blossom. Get 3 and you have 3 Ash Blossom. Easy. Easy. Who knows? This time, with this structure deck, it is very, very possible. But that brings me to the question of the day. What are your guys' thoughts on the brand new Crystal Beast support, and could they top a YCS in the foreseeable future? Let me know down in the comments below. And that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh news videos, which get posted typically on Tuesday, sometimes on weekends, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you guys do not miss out on any new content that comes your way. And make sure you guys are following me on Twitter and on Instagram. All the links will be in the description below. And if you guys have any fan mail that you guys want to send me and you guys want me to open it up on the channel, all the info will be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.